What's good, y'all? Um, it's your girl Alice Caruso here. Um, and I mean, you see the title. Um, kind of straightforward. And this is another one of those like spontaneous get up and just record kind of vid. I have been smoking weed, gardening, whatever you want to call it, for about I if you want to count the one time I did it in high school and ate an edible. Nah, you can't really count that because it's not really consistent. But I mean, I had those two experiences being high before in high school. Um, kind of crazy it happened in the same year. I took an edible in class without even noticing it was an edible, and I think I just went out with like a friend of mine that was a school friend of mine, I guess, and just smoked a little bit. Like I two hits, and I was like, yeah, I can't. It's too much. But I that thought I was one of the cool niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't press. I'm not gonna sit here and say that when I first started. I definitely wasn't trying to like fit in. I guess because I mean I was trying to find my folks. Because when it really started, like the weed smoking and shit started to really pick up was when, of course, college. You got a whole lot of freedom. And freshman year, I was gifted with a whole lot of freedom, a lot of friends, and a lot of money. So kind of just you'll see where it kind of just spiraled, you know. But I guess excluding those two prior instances or whatever, my first time really smoking was um freshman year, about 4 years, 3 years ago. Um, and chilling with my boy Khalil. He smoked. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ask me if I smoke. Like, yeah, of course I smoke, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to just say no. Like, I didn't want to just, I literally had to fake the funk. I'm like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I smoke all the, like, you know what I'm saying? All that bullshit. Cool. My boy Khalil rose up, go to his, go to the, back porch, and we just light one. We just burn one. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. That was definitely like my first time, like, like actually blowing down. Pause. And it was great. I definitely had the baby lungs because niggas didn't smoke, didn't really do all that, and just coughing up a lot. And when I tell you when I was fried, first time being fried was probably like a top 10 experience of mine. No, getting fried for the first time and getting fried with all my college homies at Khalil's crib. Those memories are crazy. But yeah, that was my first time really smoking. It kind of was just hanging out with my boy, rolling up. He didn't know it was my first time smoking. Nobody knew it was my first time smoking, but a lot of y'all know now, I guess. Um, but I was fried as hell. The munchies definitely were kicking. I think we had ordered. I think we both door dashed. Well, I know I door dashed Wingstop. I was, if it wasn't smoking a lot in freshman year, it was definitely DoorDash and a lot of Wingstop because I was a Wingstop fiend, bro. Play the game and shit. So just casual homie shit when you just fire with like we fire with your homies, bro. You just chilling, smoking, door dashing, playing the game, laughing, chatting, all that. And just kind of picked up from there. Met more homies. Ab, shout out my nigga Ab, my brother Ab, man. Shout out Dalen, Kenny, Miss Kenny to death, man. Khalil, of course. Yusef, shout out Yusef. Um, that was like my core group, but like, um, out of that core group, mm, I don't think Dalen didn't really smoke that much, but other than that, kind of just got my foot into the door, smoking for real, and it was. I don't regret it at all. I don't want to say all that. Just be like, yeah, I regret it. Like, hell no, I don't regret. And you see the title. Like, I think this is embedded in my life for a long line. Will be embedded in my life until I die, or what I'm saying, whatever, right? One of the reasons why, well, I share all that to like just let y'all know, anybody who does, first and foremost, um, if you're watching this and you don't smoke or don't partake in any substances, you know what I'm saying? Well, of course, I'm not gonna tell you what you can and can't do. You live your own life. Only I can only give share my experiences and just let you base your life on that. You know what I'm saying? Base your choices, your decisions on that. I'm not gonna tell somebody how to live their life. Well, I will say, just don't do anything crazy. Like no coke. I haven't done coke. I don't do none of that shit. Just a disclaimer too. I don't do none of the crazy shit. Um, yeah, no coke, no heroin, and no crack, none of that, none of all that crazy extra shit. Please don't. That's me advising you. No, pleading that you don't do those. Um, but if you're watching this and maybe you're questioning if you want to smoke or you have never smoked or whatever, yeah, just I'd say just use my experience. Like I said before, just to base your choice behind that. I've only really had like two bad experiences being high, and that's mostly because I was like drunk. I was extremely cross, and yeah. Other than that, I never really had too many bad experiences with my with smoking weed or anything. Fucking fucking mosquitoes killing me out here. Like one of the reasons why I personally love smoking weed though, well, more so really the main reason. It just makes me feel good. Like, of course, dopamine is like tenfold and all that stuff. And you can do your research on that. I'm a dumbass nigga, so I'm not gonna over explain all that. But it just gives me such a euphoric feeling. I mean, it's definitely died down to an extent because I smoke a lot. And you start to be more immune to it. You know what I'm saying? You start to be immune to it. Um, but I just really enjoy the feeling I get. Like, and that's maybe a crazy thing to say, considering that that's like a main reason why people like to do all the crazy substances, because it makes them feel good enough that they want to chase it. Um, but I definitely have my limits with smoking. Like, I don't smoke grabba. Do not give me any grabba. Um, if I know when I'm too fried for something, so I'll just not smoke. And I don't really like smoking with too many people. I don't tap anybody's blunt that I don't know. Like, if a stranger offered me a spliffy, I'm not touching that because I don't know where the fuck is. I don't know what's in it. I don't know where you got it from. It's like eating at somebody's crib. If I'm eating in your crib and I like at least can't see where like you're cooking at, or like a kitchen, a decent enough kitchen, nah. So I kind of use that same etiquette when it comes to, which is kind of just anything, but especially with weed, because a lot of cases, a lot of people be putting unnecessary other substances, lacing shit, fucking people up, and I don't be one of those folks. So, but yeah, that main reason, that being that I just love the feeling of just being like, there's this. I'm probably gonna put a picture of it. That probably just perfectly explains what I mean somewhere over here. But yeah, it just makes me feel really, really good, especially if I'm like tense, if I'm feeling upset. I normally don't really smoke to like better my emotions, because if you think with emotions, you're not thinking clearly, and I don't want to do anything. There's a nigga. I think he's just staring. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. But you know what I'm saying? I don't really like doing things based off emotion. So yeah. Another reason why I like smoking is the community, the communion that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? Like basketball definitely influenced like a lot of like the friends that I have, the amount of friends or people that I met. You know, the internet definitely has been another factor in that. But weed has definitely brought a community of people that I can like legit just be like I'm cool with. Like shout out just our, you know what I'm saying? That's real deal. Like we like these, you know. That's kind of like the real main example. Nah. Um you see like when I first started, I guess it was more so just like I knew people who had it, so I'm just gonna be around. I could be around them, knowing that you know what I'm saying we gonna be smoking, right? I didn't know where to buy it. I was new to the game. I was a rook, but I'm down there a 10-year vet at this point now. So um, but yeah, the communion that comes with it, super cool. A lot of the people, at least the ones I met, like super level headed, open minded, um, very serene, intimate types of folks too. Really, really cool, of course. You know you have your other folks that be doing too much with the weed. Oh my God, I need weed. I need to smoke. I need to smoke. I need to smoke. I used to be like that too. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. Um, but it just brings a lot of people. It brings people together. The amount of times I will be at the if you if you're watching this, we go to the same school, go to the same campus, and you know what I'm talking about. But the amount of times I would go to the smoking bench that's down the hill from where I was staying on campus, and the amount of people that I've like met and just been cool or just see around there and just building some sort of like not a relationship, but like a fondness over something that we both like, you know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing, you know what I'm saying? And you can say that with a lot of other stuff, bad things included. But um we just definitely brought a wider array of people that I'm like I could be around because we all share like a common like hobby or like common interests and things that we like. And you know, it just goes from there. Boom. We both smoke weed, right? We both hoop, or we both like to paint. We both love to talk about music. And it just adds more to it, you know what I'm saying? So another reason why I feel like we can really bring people together, you know what I'm saying? I feel like weed is like the best way to build a relationship with somebody that shares the same interests as you know what I'm saying, smoking and all that. Um, another reason. Um, I guess yeah, another reason is just that I can legit just feel at ease for at once. Like if I'm fried, I'll be on my phone or whatever, but I tend to like try to limit what I'm doing while I'm fried, unless I'm like I have errands to do. Then usually I do my errands, um, do all my errands, get everything done, and then smoke for as a reward, or smoke, get my errands done, smoke after. You know what I'm saying? Um, and it just works like that. I don't like using it as a crutch because it doesn't really even like add anything to like enhance my workload or anything or make my workload a little bit smaller and easier and shit like that. I guess it makes me more relaxed to the point you know what I'm saying. I wouldn't get upset. Um so yeah, shout out to weed, man. Shout out to weed. People tend to say like people who smoke weed are lazy, they're bums, this, that, and the third. I mean, there's definitely some truth to it, but I feel like it doesn't make you lazy. It only like you don't let the weed control you. You're still fried, but you're not stupid. You're not physically incapable of doing anything. You know what I'm saying? I know niggas who smoke and will run like 2 miles. You know what I'm saying? Zay is my witness. Zay is my witness. Um, some people like to smoke and work out. Some people smoke, go hoops. Some people smoke, go to work. Some people smoke and just clean the crib and shit. You know what I mean? So like, I don't. There's definitely some truth, but I feel like it's only that way because a lot of people are lazy. Um, in general. Speaking of which, I'm probably gonna I'm probably gonna cut right now. Well, after the video is done, I'm like, I gotta take a shit too, so I'm holding that motherfucker in too. So, but yeah, and we just makes things, at least in my eyes, my experiences, way more fun. Like even if I can go through a whole week, a whole month, a whole year without weed, I'll still probably feel the same that I always felt. Maybe it's a tad bit more irritated by a lot by things, but you know, I still I feel like we even actually added more to like my more like calm demeanor in a sense. It just like I said, it just makes me feel at ease. Um but yeah. That's my little spiel about that. Until freshman year, college came, and here I am now, senior, still smoking. Definitely about to cop in a couple more minutes. So. Yeah. But if you enjoyed this, y'all know the dealio. Um, hope you enjoyed it. Um, and hopefully my experiences, my little bit of experiences, can help you or guide you to make your own choice with it because it's not for everybody.